So we are hollow again because somebody decided to invade my world and slaughter me ruthlessly. I have no souls, as you can see, because I have not went back and gotten them yet. Um, so yeah, that's what I was saying in the first segment, or earlier, whenever, as I don't know, because I don't know how I'm gonna post these videos yet. That's what I was saying, that if you die, or if you die, then you're going to lose everything. So I mean, that's what happens. I mean, that guy killed me, basically grieved me because, I mean, that's something a lot of people do. It's a way to gain souls and some equipment. Some people do legitimate PvP, but for the most part, if somebody invades you, they're going to be grieving. I mean, that's so ridiculous. I don't understand why in this game, if they're going to have that system, I know the PvP arena they added later on as a DLC, but I really don't understand, like, why could that guy invade my world? I hope that's something they fix in the second one, like, because that's really stupid. There's no reason at all. Like, I'm level what? What level am I even? Can't even check. Yeah, I'm level 9. The armor and everything that guy had on, it clearly says, like, he'd been playing this for a long time, you know? I don't understand, like, why he can invade my world. There's literally nothing I can do. You know, I mean, I can fight him, but even if I fight him with my shield, more than likely, he could still break through and poison me. Like, cause that was, or curse me, I'm not sure which that was, I didn't pay attention on the screen good enough. But yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all to me, so... Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't have died. That was my first death, like I said, and it's by some jackhole. But whatever, I'm not gonna focus on that. No reason to spoil a good game because people like to be dicks. If I did that, guess what I wouldn't play? Call of Duty or any other multiplayer game ever, except Team Fortress. Team Fortress is really team-based, and I never had much trouble in that game. I'm not very good at it, but I've never had any jerk-offs play against me, so... And you have to excuse my language. This is not a show. This is legitimately how I speak and talk, so... And I curse a lot. Um, Same thing as last time. Like I said, play this game a couple of times, you get a feel for it. You know where every enemy is. Um, and you pretty much can just rinse and repeat over and over. Whoa! Man, that guy is crafty. And of course I'm going to do all this over because I want the souls. Because I'd really like to get that repair box from the first merchant, which I'll have to go back to eventually. And 1, 2, and 3. If they want to play the throwing game, I'll play the throwing game with them. Whoa, whoa, whoa! God, got clipped on something. Okay, so. But as you can see, you only lose your souls, which are your currencies, basically you lose all your money. I still have all my equipment. I still have my souls, but souls are what level you up. They're what buys things in the game. They do everything, so. Yeah. And the weird thing is, I think I've been invaded by that guy before, like, in some of my other like, whenever I played through this the first couple times. So, yeah, I don't know. And one thing I did skip, I wasn't going to, I'm not trying. Oh, there's 2 of them. Why is he down here? There's 3 of them. Huh. I didn't know there was the other guy even down here. I guess because I was too scared I was having to run away from Dark Spirit 76 or whatever. That is one really cool glitch in this game. Is this? Haha! That's what you get for trying to stab me. Is if you're doing a backstab animation, you cannot be hurt because you have invincibility frames. So, poop on you, poop away, and now I can go up here and get my souls back. I just realized, poop away, you poop, or, what did I just say? God, I hate myself sometimes. This is a Black Knight. Now, I'm going to show you guys a way to beat him, um, but this is cheap, and if you don't do this correctly, you are going to die. Look at this guy. Look how intimidating this guy is. He does not play games. Look how little damage I'm doing. Oh my god, I did not mean to do that. Please, the Lord of... Yep, here we go. I'm screwed. Oh, nope, nope, no, I got away. Okay, so don't get killed by him, because he runs just as fast as you do, despite his enormous, whatever that you want to call it, his posture. He is a very big person. Use the black fire bombs that you got, or I got from earlier, if you find those. Stand up here. He cannot climb the ladder. He will get stuck. And boom, boom, boom. Oh, this is so cheap. There's an excellent spot right here. You can clip onto. Just don't fall. And you can just sit up here. You can firebomb him. No! Oh, I thought I was going to fall off. Sweet Jesus. Eventually he will just start to run and stuff, so you don't have to worry about him getting stuck under a ledge or something. I'm even gonna try out this crossbow. Oh, maybe not. There we go. See how much damage a throwing knife does to him. Actually, just in case I fall, I'm gonna heal myself. Jesus. That's so intimidating. The throwing knife doesn't go in his armor, it bounces off of him. The arrows, however, stick. There is something I could do here. I could drop down and do one of those droppy attacks, but I don't think that would do enough damage to even be worth it, because I'm really afraid of I'm gonna die if I try and, you know, 1v1 him. Actually, I might do that in just a second, because he's very weak now. Maybe I won't. This is too cheap and funny. And there you go. There's your first Black Knight defeated. You get a Titanite chunk, which you remotely can't even use right now. There's nothing over here, I don't think. Nope. So yeah, that's how to defeat your first Black Knight. If anyone's curious. Ah, those things are so terrifying. Later on, that is, however, that is a common enemy. That, yeah, pretty much that's it. They become very common. They're everywhere, and you have to fight them. It's very, very intense. It's very difficult. Now, there's a guy at the bottom of this stairwell, which has some of the best armor in the... Actually, he has the highest rated armor in the game. I'm not going to go down there because he is like a Black Knight. He can run fast as I can. And I'm not messing with him. I mean, I'm just not, because he is... His name is Havel, I believe. And I'm not doing it. I'm not screwing around with that guy, because he's difficult to beat even with a higher level character. It's pretty much, unless you're like a level way over 100, you're going to have a bad time. There's nothing you can do against him. I mean, really, there isn't. I know that whenever I went to defeat him, I beat him, but it took me like 3 or 4 tries, because it's that difficult. It's just, and this bug that I am trying to demolish gives you Twinkling Titanite and Titanite shards. Now, Titanite, as I said before, you can't even remotely use that yet till you find your first blacksmith. Titanite is it is what you use to basically enhance your weapons. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. They build up weapons and armor, and they allow you to make them better. And yeah, that's pretty much what they do. That's the reason I had to kill that bug, because Twinkling Titanite is... Okay, before I go into a tangent, there are different types of Titanite for different types of weapon builds. Now, Twinkling, I believe, is for magic, if I remember correctly. But I could be wrong about that, so don't quote me. But yeah, so you have to collect different types of Titanite, or whatever that shit's called. I might Twitanite. I don't know why I was saying it like that. That's not how you say it. It is for magic weapons and stuff, if you want to make a magic build on a weapon or enchant it magically. So Yeah, that's pretty much what all that does, and that's the reason you need to grab it. Now, that defeated these two guys. It is very crucial you defeat those two guys before you go any further on this bridge. If you're watching this as a playthrough, walkthrough, there's going to be a giant demon up here. He's going to appear, and I'm going to show you how to beat him, or what my method is, and how I think 2/3 of the world beats him. Yep, there he is, and we're just going to turn around and run this way. Alright, now, climb up here. He's going to attack below, and now don't stay up here too long because he can jump up here. We're going to do that once. We're going to fall, and we're going to try and get away before he does that, but he... Okay, so now once you get to a point, turn around, roll past him. Now, you have to time this pretty much perfectly, because if he gets too close to this, you won't have time to get the ladder, and he'll hit you while you're climbing the ladder and kill you, which he may do here. Oh god, no he didn't. Phew! My heart is pounding. This is very, very intense. Like I said, don't stay up here too long, because he can just jump up here and kill you, essentially, so... like I said... Oh, man, this is intense. I forgot how brutal this game can be. Let him get so far in. Like I said, roll past him. This may have not been far enough, so I may get hit here. Yep, it's not far enough. And be careful if you're doing the rolls like that. Be careful not to roll into one of those little craters down there, and because you would just roll right off the edge. Okay, this should be far enough, because he's gonna have to gather his wits back after doing an attack like that. Yeah, it is. Climb, 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 climb. Please don't hit me. Oh, oh, oh. Every time, it's so terrifying to have to worry about. Now. Oh, and one thing too is you can see what I'm doing. Two-hand your weapon. Don't single-hand it, two-hand it. Yeah, you can, he has very little health left. Now, the thing about that is, if you try and 1v1 him, be prepared for a battle. He is quite the, I mean, you're not gonna do a lot of damage to him, and once you get him riled up, he moves a lot faster. Actually, yep, there we go. Two-handed, you know, kills him without a problem. Did 160 damage, so yeah, there you go. Now I switch back to my dagger. That's the reason I also use my club, as you saw there, because there is zero reason in trying to fight him with this dagger. It would not do near enough damage. And yeah, so woo, beat him first try, and I got 3,000 souls for it. Not too shabby for all that. So yeah, there we go. There is another technique of beating him where you can somehow weave in between his legs. But every time I did that, I would get glitched out, and he would hit me once with a hammer. I would stand back up, and he would do a sweeping attack and kill me. So I stopped trying that because I didn't see a reason. Oh, and one thing, I'm really bouncing around. One thing I completely forgot to mention is, up there in the left-hand corner, that's the humanity meter, as you may have guessed from me using humanity earlier. But if you die and you lose your souls and you go back and grab them like I had to earlier, you also lose any humanity you have on hand like that. So, and there's a difference between having it right here and having it up in the left-hand corner, because you actually use it when it's up in the left-hand corner. So, now we're going to talk to this guy.
Ah, hello.
How
You don't look hollow.
How do I not look hollow?
I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange?
I do.
Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Can you see inside of his smile, or his son? It looks like he has a little smiley face. Wish I could zoom in on that. Oh, he does. It is a face.
Aha. So I didn't
Huh.
scare you.
That's
I
really
have a
cool.
proposition, if you have a moment.
Look at right there, right above my dagger icon. He has a little face in there. Man. Yes. It's really cool. Never
The way
noticed.
I see it,
Attention to
our
detail,
fates
attention to
appear
detail.
be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yeah, we'll help each other.
This pleases me greatly.
Okay.
Well then, take this. We are amidst strange
Thanks.
beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the
interesting.
sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Okay. Well, now that's over. You can. What he gave me essentially was you can summon other players, and you can summon. Why did I wing it? That was weird. You can also summon NPCs, so such as himself. Now this part is terrifying. Can I make it? Nope. What a badass. How did that one guy live? How did that... What? Whatever. God, that dragon. Oh yeah, and if you need to do this, this is crucial. Go down here and do this if you don't, because that connects you down to the bottom. So it makes it... You don't have to do all this stuff over if you don't want to. So, I'm gonna actually go down here and rest and refill my Estus flask. Oh yeah, I need to go see the merchant too. That's right. I need at least 3,000 souls, so I'm going to vitality, dexterity, endurance, and let's go ahead and start working on what to do. Actually, I'm gonna put 2 in dexterity this time. There we go. Another waistcloth. I wonder which one is better. Let's see. Or is that... Oh, that's all. No, waistcloth. Waistcloth is in fact not as good. So, go down here. I'm gonna go ahead and beat all these guys again. I'm sorry if this gets monotonous, but I want to beat them all because I get more souls. See, how do I want to beat these guys? Not like that. Oh. Oh yeah. Make any noise. That's weird.